Okay, so we can make a lot of protein, but is the protein going to do what you want and what you need? Typically biocatalysis can be a rate limiting aspect of industrial biotech process. Over the years, we've invested in a variety of computational modeling approaches, moving towards ML-based prediction of protein sequence that will give us expression, stability, activity, and continue to feed the data that we generate into those models to better understand how to improve different classes of these proteins. So we call this tool OWL. We use a mix of more traditional structure-based design tools that some of you are familiar with. We use the vast amount of data that we have put into our databases to do metagenomic sourcing, oftentimes finding an enzyme that may only be 30% sequence homologous to the known published enzyme and gives us sort of a new starting point to protein engineer off of, with some chance of getting further improvements since it's not the same protein that 30 very good labs have been looking at for a decade and trying to improve. And then thinking about how to feed that into different evolutionary scale models, both those existing out there and then feeding in our own data together with the assays that we run on our automation. Importantly, over the lifetime of Ginkgo, both through an in-house data generation and through acquisitions, so we're very fortunate to have taken on the assets and data of Warp Drive Bio, Loto Therapeutics, Radiant Genomics, Zymergen. We now possess a vast amount of data where we believe that if you compare it to the sort of scale of UniProt, we have around 2 billion unique open reading frames that have, in some cases, some characterized data where we have soil isolates that have metadata associated and have been sequenced. We can infer different pathway activities by looking at proximal location of different genes in relation to each other. And so we can feed that in and use that to drive better and better metagenomic prediction and find different starting points for our protein engineering workflows.